trying to keep up with the crypto derivatives market. It feels like trying to catch lightning in a bottle sometimes. It's just so fast, so complex. Unless you've got all day, every day. It seems almost impossible.
Hmm.
But what if you could kind of borrow the brain of a market pro without, all the stress?
Yeah, that's exactly the idea we're digging into today. BitMEX, they're one of the originals in crypto derivatives, right?
Yeah.
They've just rolled out something new, copy trading, which we've seen before, but also something they're calling reverse copy trading. That one's pretty novel.
Reverse copy trading. Okay, interesting.
So in this deep dive, we're basically going to unpack what these tools are, how they work, and why they might genuinely change things for people wanting to trade derivatives more effectively.
All right, let's get into it. So standard copy trading first. Explain that for us. It sounds straightforward.
It is, pretty much. Think of it like finding a really successful trader, someone who really knows their stuff in derivatives. And you link your account and automatically copy every single trade they make. Buys, sells, longs, shorts, everything.
So like having an expert trader, but automated for your own account.
Exactly. It
Yes.
solves that big problem, right?
Mm.
Most people just don't have the hours or maybe the deep expertise to sit there watching charts all day, making split-second decisions.
Yeah, the time commitment is huge.
Right. And Stephen Lutz, he's the CEO of BitMEX, he mentioned it's about democratizing access to that expertise, letting users mirror the success of top traders. It takes away that huge burden of constantly having to watch the market, makes it way more accessible, whether you're new or just, busy.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Mirroring success. But then you mentioned reverse copy trading. That sounds different. Potentially a game changer.
This is where it gets really fascinating, yeah. BitMEX calls it a first for many platforms, and I can see why. It literally lets you do the opposite of what a chosen trader does.
Wait, the opposite. So if they go long, I automatically go short.
Precisely. If they buy, you sell.
Right.
It's basically built-in contrarianism.
Huh. Why would you want to do that? Bet against an expert.
Well, a couple of reasons, maybe. You might think the market's about to turn against their strategy. Or maybe you have your own analysis that contradicts theirs. Or maybe you think even the best traders aren't right all the time, and there's an edge in systematically fading their moves in certain conditions. It's a strategic choice.
Okay, my mind is kind of blown. That's a really different way to think about using expert signals. So practically, how does this work for me if I want to try it?
It's designed to be pretty simple on the user end. You go to their copy trading marketplace. There you can browse through profiles of these top traders, look at their stats, performance, that kind of thing, filter them.
Right, find someone whose style or record looks good, or maybe someone you want to get against.
Exactly. Then you pick your leader, or leaders, decide how much capital you want to allocate to copying them, and then you choose copy directly or reverse copy. The system handles the trade execution automatically from there.
But am I just handing over control completely? That sounds a bit scary, especially with crypto volatility.
No, that's the key point. You still manage your own risk. You're not just blindly following. You can set your own stop loss and take profit levels for every single trade that gets copied. That's absolutely crucial.
Ah, okay. So automation, yes, but with guardrails that I control.
Precisely. You get the benefit of their strategy, potentially, but within your own risk tolerance. Plus, you can copy up to 5 different leaders at the same time.
5, wow.
Yeah, so you can diversify. Maybe copy some directly, reverse copy another one, build a kind of portfolio of strategies.
Okay, that sounds pretty powerful, especially for someone like me or anyone really who doesn't have the time to become a derivatives expert overnight.
Exactly. It's leveraging expertise, but intelligently and with control.
Right. So that covers the copier. What about the experts, the copy leaders? Why would a successful trader let everyone copy them or even bet against them?
Good question. There's a solid incentive. Experienced traders can apply, and if BitMEX approves them as a copy leader, they can earn a profit share from the people copying them, up to 50%.
50%. Wow, okay.
Yeah, so imagine you're already trading successfully for yourself. This becomes a whole extra income stream, basically monetizing your existing skill.
Plus, I guess it builds their reputation in the community, like proving their strategies work.
Definitely. It's a way to gain visibility, build a following, so it's win-win. Copiers get access, leaders get rewarded.
Makes sense. Now, why BitMEX? They've been around a while, right? Since 2014, the OG crypto derivatives exchange, I think I've heard them called.
That's right. They're not new to this game at all. And they often point to some core strength. Things like low latency in their trading engine, which basically means trades execute super fast, less chance of slippage.
Crucial in fast markets.
Absolutely. And deep liquidity, meaning there are lots of buyers and sellers, so it's easier to get in and out of positions without moving the price too much against you.
Right. And they talk about reliability, too.
Unmatched reliability is the phrase they use. And importantly, security. They make a strong point that since they started, no cryptocurrency has been lost through intrusion or hacking. That's a big claim in crypto.
That is a big claim. And transparency, that's become a huge issue lately.
Yeah, and BitMEX was actually one of the very first exchanges to publish proof of reserves and proof of liabilities data on-chain.
Explain that quickly. Proof of reserve.
Sure. Proof of reserves is like them showing, cryptographically, that they actually hold the assets, the Bitcoin, etc., that belong to their users. And proof of liability shows how much they owe to users. Putting them together gives you a transparent view of their solvency. Are the assets there to cover what they owe?
Got it. Like an on-chain audit, almost?
Sort of, yeah. And they say they publish this data twice a week now, which provides ongoing reassurance.
Okay, so summing this up for the listener, what does this all mean for you? Well, it looks like BitMEX is offering tools to tackle that complexity we talked about. Automated strategies, yes, but crucially, with you keeping control of the risk. And it's leveraging potentially decades of trading experience found on their platform.
Right. And it leaves you with a really interesting thought to mull over, especially with reverse copy trading.
Yeah.
Think about it. We often talk about following smart money, right? Copying the experts. But what does it mean strategically if you can systematically bet against an expert? Does that give you a new way to read market sentiment, maybe even profit when the consensus view is wrong? It definitely makes you question the nature of expertise in markets that are always changing and whether sometimes, maybe, going against the grain is the smartest move of all. Something to think about.